Hi and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. So now this video is focused on towards building a certain project and which will be using some augmented reality aspects of creating a label for Instagram. Okay, so what we are basically going to do is we are going to create a particular filter or a particular augmented reality layer on top of your image, and we will be hosting this on Instagram. So if you are having this filter and if you smile, then a tree will grow from the bottom. And this video is a response towards the hashtag team trees movement which is going on. So if you don't know what team trees actually is, so it is a movement where you can plant a tree by simply donating $1. So they are achieving this by actually planting thousands of trees together, which can give you this economy of scale. But ultimately, the cost of planting one tree has come down to $1. So by giving money on this platform, you can actually help in planting trees, and which can also mean that you have a tiny contribution towards actually reducing climate change. So there are some really important people who have contributed onto the leaderboard of team trees. So as of today, there are 12 million trees which are approximately which have been pledged to be planted within the next few months, but which is actually a very good number. So looking at 12 million, it is more than 50% of what they had actually pledged to plant. So yeah, this is a pretty good thing which is going on. And as far as my contribution for it, I figured out that let's learn a completely new aspect, which is creating Instagram labels or creating Instagram filters where you can just add some objects on top of your camera stream, which will use things like face tracking and expression tracking and all of those things. So to do this, we will download a Spark AR Studio software, and then we will be working on some projects. So first of all, let's start the Spark AR Studio software. So over here, we need to start with some samples. So before starting with this video, I have absolutely no knowledge of how do we start with actually developing these filters. So I will be focusing on learning all of these things as we go on and building this particular project, and I will definitely put up all of the code or put up all of the steps on an article and link it in the description. So by the time you guys see this video, it will be having all of the resources for you to build the very same thing. First of all, now let's jump in and let's focus on actually creating a scene where you can at least get the user input. Okay, cool. So now this is our very first project on Spark AR, and now let's look at how can we import an object inside of this. Okay, so now it is like 18 minutes down, and this is what we have managed to build. So over here we have set up a new project in Spark AR Studio, and now with this project we have enabled face tracking, and then I have added this object from the Spark library. So over here, if you go on import, then you have a library of all of these 3D objects which you can import inside your scene. So over here we have imported this these trees, so low poly tree. And let's see now, the next thing is maybe detecting something like the user expression, which is like detecting if the user smiles or if the user frowns. But this is something where we can track the user and we can track the expressions of the user. We have used a eyebrow raised face tracker. So once the person raises his eyebrows, that is when you can see that the tree comes in and then immediately goes out. So yeah, this is a pretty bugged up interface. So yeah, now he just raised his eyebrows and we can see that the tree is appearing. But there is one small problem, which is that the tree is directly in front of the camera. So now we need to fix the position of the tree. So yeah, let's get on to that. Okay, so yeah, this is now at least working in a decent condition. So yeah, now let's look at the demo. So over here you can see this person giving a lot of different expressions. I guess I'm overlapping him. Yep. So over here you can see this person giving different expressions, and once he raises his eyebrows, so something like this, that is when you can see that the trees appear at the bottom of the frame and then disappear. So yeah, this is where the tree are appearing and gone. So with this, we have converted the model to basically work by detecting a smile. So once you show any sort of teeth or any smile, that is when the trees show up. And when you stop smiling, that is when the trees go out of the frame. Okay, so I guess this is enough for the team trees movement which is going on. So once you smile, you get some trees on the bottom of your image, and when you stop smiling, the trees go away. Okay, so now with this, we have successfully added a sun and a tree which will react to the smile which you have given. So now let's try and change the face. So okay, let's try it on this face. So over here it is showing a false positive for every interaction, because even if you have a single glimpse of Smile, that is when this is immediately triggering. So I guess we need to change the trigger point based from smile to based on something like mouth open. Okay, so with this, we have successfully built a filter which will detect an open mouth. And if you are astonished, then the open mouth reaction is spontaneously triggered, and based on that reaction, trees will grow up from the bottom. Now, let's move ahead towards learning the next process, which is actually publishing this particular filter on Instagram, and then let's try it on Instagram. Okay, so yeah, before deploying this app, first of all, I wanted to test it on a mobile phone. So yeah, this is my mobile phone, and once I smile, I can see that I have the trees and the sun on top. So yep, this is working good. And now let's export this onto Instagram. And to do that, we have to go on the Spark AR Hub. Yeah, let's just have a look on what the process actually is. So with this, we have successfully uploaded the effect on Instagram, and we have received a link to actually test the product. So now let's move on to the next step. So over here, first of all, we have to record a video, and then we have to select a category. Okay, so now with this, I have created a video of the filter in action. So yeah, this is the very first preview. So yeah, let's have a look at it. Okay, and this is like working fine. So now let's submit this video to Instagram. Okay, so with this, we have successfully at least deployed this effect on to Instagram. So now it is in the review process, and once it is approved, or if I need to make any changes, but whatever the result is, I will put it in the video description below, so you can click on it and actually use this effect yourself. And so yeah, thanks for watching until now. This was a quick project and of course a learning experience. So I will also write a written step-by-step guide as to how did I actually do this and what resources were spent in this, and then you can also learn the same thing and create something a lot different. So if you create something based on this particular video, or feel free to let me know in the comment section, and maybe I would like to feature you or your effect in a separate video. Okay, so if you are watching until now, first of all, thank you very much. And if you liked this video, then feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe if you love the content. And I'll be creating more and more such contents where there will be quick learning experiences. So currently Spark AR was a completely new technology, or even building these effects or filters was a completely new technology. But after 1.5 hour, we have built a filter for team trees. We have built an effect for team trees, and we have also submitted it to be reviewed and to be then published on Instagram. So yeah, once again, thank you very much. I'll have them linked. I'll have the effect and also the team trees website linked in the description. So until then, see you next time.